bounces off metal skin. Thrusters blaze where the dark begins. Out past Nyx in the static roar. He's punching through as he's done before. Digits dance on a cracked display. Ghosts to Yav and just drift away. But deep in the black past giant space worms, Katarn stays cool through all the storms. Veron meets false to Lorville's plane. From XCOM turns to permadeath's shame. He's seen it all and still he flies. The man, the myth, with alibis. He built a fleet, he forged a brand. With sci-fi dreams and death command. No quit, no fear, no corporate chrome. Just the captain's crew and a ship that's home. Market runs in cornet streets. Whispers trade where the old code beats. Stellarist kings and galaxies ghosts, all tuned in on the same old host. He can't promise a glorious end, just grit, fire and the will to bend. A pirate mind with a soldier's calm, tactical heart, outlaw charm. Veron meets falls to Lorville's plane. From XCOM turns to permadeath's shame. He's seen it all and still he flies. The man, the myth, with alibis. He built a fleet, he forged a brand. With sci-fi dreams and death command. No quit, no fear, no corporate chrome. Just the captain's crew and a ship that's home. Ride with the captain through fire and haste. Captain's crew don't blink, don't phase. Glory fades, but legends burn. Hit the jump, let the engines churn. Stars remember every name. Lost in the void, still playing the game. You can run, you can break, you can swarm, but the captain's crew will always perform. To Lorville's flame. From XCOM turns to permadeath's shame. He's seen it all and still he flies. The man, the myth, with alibis. He built a fleet, he forged a brand. With sci-fi dreams and death command. No quit, no fear, no corporate chrome. Just the captain's crew and a ship that's home. The Intrepid dawn through storm and spark. Captain Katarn still chasing the dark. He's seen it all and still he flies. The man, the myth, with alibis. No quit, no fear, no corporate chrome. Just the captain's crew and a ship that's home.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Katarn here. Welcome to another live stream. Let's get at it. So, yeah, I have updated my avatar, as you can see, to kind of match my new channel persona. It's got, I can't even speak today. Hello, Dawn. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Yeah, we're checking the Moby glass there. Let's jump in here. Yeah, so we're ready to have a good stream. I need to get a lot of B-roll of starter ships for an upcoming video, and I figured why not actually play with them. And here I have some of my pyro gear on. This is the kind of stuff that I want. Like, I want to dress like this, not like this specifically. I would dig this if it didn't have all the stupid shit on it, like the spikes and the, you know, the, I guess, tally marks from all my men I've killed. I guess I could keep the weird ass lights on it, but I mean, like, the rest of it's a little weird, and the guns on the back is kind of dumb. But you know, like, it's a little bit of personality. So we're on Lorville tonight, and Lorville is windy as F. You can kind of see, like, I'm trying to keep my balance and keep my hand up. This is one of my favorite things to do when I get on live, because the servers are super busy. Like, here you just, before I was watching people take off. There's another guy. Let's see what that is. Looks like, that looks like a Polaris, actually. I would say, just based on the light pattern. Maybe, if it's not a Polaris, it might be a Constellation, but I'm pretty sure with the 3 engines it is. Yeah, so we got a Polaris going straight up there. That's kind of fun. It's so fun to watch this spaceport because it's so active. I can only imagine what this would look like if, you know, if the game was single shard. I mean, this would be insane. You just sit out here for hours and watch this, and I'm sure there would be YouTube channels dedicated to that. And this building here at the light, man, that's got some Andor energy, doesn't it? I just really enjoy that. Oh, I just got knocked on my ass because of the wind. So let's try to get out of the exposed areas there. I really wish I could turn. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. I really wish I could turn off all of the UI on this. Like, I don't need the minimap. I don't need to be told, you know, that I don't have a suit on and that I have 0 radiation exposure. Sounds like I'm just fine, you know? So today we're going to go out and we're going to go see which... Oh no. Seriously? Oh, that dude knocked me back. Oh, okay, I'm in. Love you, Star Citizen, never change. Hey, we both made it somehow. Look at this man. An unkept amount. How'd your last video do? About 4K in a day. Pretty good. It's completely dead though now. I don't know if it'll tick up again.
Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
This guy just die or is he messing around? Huh. A little janky, but a lot of fun. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I have a list of starter ships. Let me pull that up real quick. I have a list of starter ships that I want to acquire here in game because I want to make the ultimate starter ship guide where I go through each of them, what they do, what the price is, why you might want one, etc. And so today is going to be about getting B-roll for that, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's always weird to see all of these dead bodies in here when I come in here. Okay, so let's figure out what we have already so that I can go over and buy and or rent what I need. So we have the Arrow. That's one of the ones on the list. It's an advanced starter. Do we have any consolidated outland? Okay, I have a Nomad too. That's really helpful because those are the expensive ones. I don't have a Sulin. I've never bought alien shit, so I'm gonna have to do that. A Golem. I don't have that. I definitely have an Intrepid. Do I have an Avenger? I don't remember who makes the Avenger. Yeah, we have a Stalker, which is not the same. Okay, so I might have to get an Avenger. Like a Titan. Do I have a Drake Cutter? And I don't know why I would have these things. Like I don't actually own them, but sometimes they just show up on the account. I don't have a Cutter, so we need a Cutter. I know I have a C8 Pisces. Got a lot of them. It's a yeah, bunch of Pisces. A Mustang, it's also consolidated. Yeah, I have a Gamma. What is the I have to check which specific one is the starter ship. And I know I have a bunch of Auroras. So yeah, and I don't know why I have these either because I definitely don't have any Aurora packages. Okay, very cool. So we need to go see how much the Sulin is. First of all, how much do I have in game? And yeah, I do look like a Chad. Sure, a reactor will pick it up. It's a hot topic right now. I didn't really say anything that was really that insightful, if I'm being honest. Like, my original script, once I started making the video and listening to it in places, I'm like, this is a how to cheat guide. Like, it wasn't my intention. You know, but I'm like, that's what it turned into. So I was like, I cannot post this. Like, I would just make this worse. There's enough information in here that somebody could actually cheat with this. So then I redacted it. I mean, if you really want to, you can Google it. You can find all of that, everything that I did. I just think that next level of discovery is enough to keep the casual person from being like, oh yeah, you know, So that's what I wanted to do. I also do like this ship. F1 in Star Citizen. I dig it. Chris is a big Formula 1 fan, as am I. Jorgie likes all forms of racing, but I'm a little bit more dedicated to certain things. Okay, so can I even buy it? I don't know. I really don't. Mustang Beta. I gotta think that this is it. We can get this. Is this the starter ship? Let's look. I'm gonna check real quick. Game packages. Low to high. Star Citizen starter pack. Oh wait, do they not even sell the Aurora anymore as a starter pack? Comes with a Mustang Alpha. I don't even know if I can find an Alpha. I might just have to purchase one in game. Or out of game. And then I'd probably give it away. So I'll probably do something like that too. Yeah, I don't see an Aurora pack. It's just the Star Citizen starter pack. Let me click on this. Does it have a choice? Click one or the other. No, it just says it comes with the Alpha. Maybe they realize how just absolutely ugly the Aurora is. Huh. Okay. Alright, so we won't take the Beta because that's not the ship. We want to make sure that we're giving a very accurate point of view of what you get. Oh, here's the Alpha. Nice. Okay, we'll get this. I hate buying this with UEC. That means I have to grind UEC. Not something I don't enjoy grinding. I enjoyed playing. Alright, so then the Aurora isn't a choice. Okay, so we need a cutter. I think I have a cutter. I think I said I had a cutter. Can't remember. Let's check. How much is a cutter? I might grab one anyway. Yeah, I mean, for that price, we'll just get one. Alright, so I have the Avenger, kind of. Let's see if I can get an Avenger Titan. I think it's an Aegis. Yeah, we can do that. Intrepid. I don't have a Golem, but I don't know if they're even available without buying them right now. They're not. Alright, maybe we'll give away a Golem package, because that's one that I really kind of want to get. In the Sulin, I don't think I can buy it anywhere, but I will triple check on the website. I'm probably not going to get B-roll of that tonight. Okay, let's go ahead and at least take the Mustang Alpha out first and play around with it a little bit. Let's see, what is the experience? No more Aurora. That's not a bad thing. That's not nobody. I don't think anyone's upset about that. All the dead people in the starport freak me out. Like, I don't know what happened here. Okay.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
So it's a consolidated Outland Mustang Alpha.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
It's always sketchy to run around without your suit on in this game, just because there's pockets where there's no air. But I hate wearing a spacesuit everywhere. And yeah, this is something that I'd prefer to get. I prefer to be in, like, we're gonna have to fly this somewhere on Hurston. That's a nice looking place, and park it to get our B-roll, because like it's way too dark in here. I wish I had the oars and hangar if I was gonna do it. in the hangar, but I think getting shots in the world is probably more exciting. Alright, remember, for your own safety, a solid 3 count once the platform comes up is always recommended. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see, even with the lights on, there's really not a lot of light in here. I have not looked at this ship in years. Am I seeing this right? I'm trying to jump up here. Let's see if I can do this. Is there a back to this? I didn't think there is. I don't think there is. No. Okay. And then here. It says light freight. There's got to be a way to open it, maybe? Aha. But it comes with boxes already? Aha. Wow. It's not complicated or anything. I guess 1 SCU boxes can fit in there, so you would need a grav tool as well. That's already a major loss. Okay. But it's something. I need to figure out what these are too. I'll have to look at all the stats when we get there. Yeah, don't worry. I'll do full research and polish voiceover and all that stuff whenever I do this. I'm just... Right now, I want to get some flight data.
Welcome. Your journey begins now.
And what's nice is we're in the live environment, so all my controls are set up correctly. It's not always the case, you know?
Launch complete.
Whew. It is super agile, though. It already wants to fly on me. Let's fly through the city at night in this thing. Could be kind of fun. That is one thing that I really like about Lorville. I can't get very close to platforms on Orison without being in zones that they impound you. Like here, you can actually do some pretty fun flying. And this thing is, you know, for all of it, it's very maneuverable. Probably gonna make everybody sick here. But it's fast, and it feels like flying. You know, something of this size and this shape. Maybe we should go third person for this. I mean, this is pretty fun. It's usually where I wipe out, so I don't I want to be careful. If we do this, we gotta be in first person. Oh shit! Shit! Sorry, guys. I got screwed up because I was looking at the leaving restricted area, and it took me right into the wall. Boom. But that was only the first death. It's not gonna be the last. Don't worry. All right. That's fun. That B-roll won't be coming to a video near you. That one's a little too embarrassing. We'll just chalk it up to night flying. Captain needs those ocular implants. Yeah, it freaked me out because it said restricted zone, and I was like, this shouldn't be a restricted zone, and then by the time I got my wits together, we were in the wall.
Sure, we all...
Good thing is that ships literally claim instantly.
On stimulants is not the answer. From a higher chance of accidents and mistakes to a decrease in performance and quality of work, Person Dynamics reminds employees that too many stims slows you down.
I have an alternate account that only has a Intrepid on it. And Intrepid, I guess, is the correct way to say that. One of the other nice things about not wearing armor is you can run pretty much indefinitely if you're in a hurry. I also hope that we get some new sunglasses and stuff in the verse. I really like character options. I'm all about that immersion. They built this crazy cool world, and I want to live in it. Alright, now this time we're gonna actually take a look at the city as we go through it. I've been lax in my admiration. And that is pretty cool. It's very wow. We're abandoned all over the place. I don't even know if we're on a track right now. Who knows?
Now arriving. Pizza Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Air quality is bad. Alright, and the other nice part is too, if I call it here, by the time we get to the hangar, it'll already be there. So I don't have to wait for the long animation. Alright, we won't do that again. Let's not crash. Also, let's get rid of that.
Retrieval system. Welcome. Your insurance claim has been sent.
Expedited fee 0.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Vehicle selected. Stand by.
300 credits. It was expensive, but
Your vehicle has been delivered to the Philippines.
my parents scraped together and got it for me. And there was a guy in front of me who had a hangar called Not Your Huckleberry. I know that reference. I actually just took that off my soundboard. In fact, we were talking about it last time. I added back some stuff, so let's do it.
Welcome, test subject. It's Cave, Prime, from Earth 1. I am speaking to you from across time and space. I am literally in the future. Hold on. What? All right, my assistant Greg tells me none of that's true. Got excited. You are the first test subject we have ever sent into a parallel universe, which apparently has nothing to do with time travel. Still exciting. Anyway, you should be seeing a test chamber in front of you. We designed it. Those backwater universe yokels built it, and you're going to test it. Remember, you gotta let us know if it works or not. Otherwise, you're wasting everybody's time on 2 Earths. All right, get to it.
All right. So that's one of the Cave. I filled up some of my soundboard with Cave Johnson quotes just because I absolutely adore I adore the game. And it's my thing, and it might be annoying. And maybe that makes it better.
Cave here. Just so you know, this mic isn't two-way. I can't hear a damn thing you're saying, so don't waste any oxygen trying to talk. What?
Complete.
My assistant Greg says some of these alternate Earths may not have oxygen. The air might be nitrogen or methane or, hell, everybody's head might be inside out. So just take little itty-bitty breaths, and if anybody asks you why your head's inside out, remember, it's only inside out from their perspective. And you're fine, head-wise. Trouble-wise, you're in a lot of it, and you should probably run. All right, enough hypotheticals. Let's test this test.
All right, let's do this. Let's test this test. All right, so we're out again. We're gonna go. There's a Polaris up here. Let's go buzz the Polaris. Buzz the tower. Okay, there's another ship up here too. What is that? Okay, so we have an Ares. Or no, that's a C1. Yeah, that's a C1. This is a Polaris. Let's turn on our lights. I actually won't be upset when you can't do this anymore. I if you have to keep your ship in motion or use some type of like VTOL to hover in place. That won't make me angry. Let's go take a look at the C1. It's abandoned. You could scan it, I guess. Let's go into scanning mode. Strong. %, huh? Target Crusader C1 Spirit. There's no name on it, so the person isn't in it. So this is an abandoned ship. And the new scanning is a little bit more interesting than it was, certainly. I do like the livery. Obviously a big fan of blue and white. Alright, pretty cool. Let's go back into gun mode. Alright, so we need to go somewhere that is a nice looking spot on Hearst, and I'm thinking Tamar, which was actually the name of one, that was actually the real name of one of my supervisors once at a job. So I'll probably never forget that, but I think it's Tamar, as long as it's not like a let's see. It's a storage facility. Let's see, but that's probably not it. Let's go to the Secura Sun one. Yes. That hangar pad will be perfect. You put it on the hangar out there, have a pretty nice backdrop to grab some B-roll. I think everybody wins.
Shields disabled.
And if we're super lucky, it'll even be in the sun side, which is what we want, obviously. We not doing this. There we go.
Quantum travel engaged.
The ship wasn't really sure what I wanted, I guess. Alright, so we're either right on the terminus line and it's gonna get bright, or we just missed it. And I can't tell which. Either way, we might have a little bit of fun.
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, this thing is super agile. I haven't flown a light fighter in a long time. So with the rework, it pretty much reworked all these ships, I think. It definitely feels nice. Coming from a Guardian to this is a huge difference. Like it's just so noticeable. And we'll give it a couple minutes and see if the sun comes up and maybe explore around as we're doing that. Hopefully it's not like a trespassing zone, since I don't have a mission here. I don't think it is, but we'll see how it goes. I think if it was, I probably would have got a message by now. Let's go. Shields up just in case. It is kind of difficult to see. Okay, at least we have our lights on. This feels very Blade Runner too. It's raining. That's so perfect. Here we go. That's the flight pad I want. I think that's going to be perfect. Alright, so how do I want to position the ship for the best cinematic shots? Let's turn the ship around. Of course I say that, but now I gotta hit S because I don't have a backup key on my HOTAS. Alright, let's go third person so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Look at that. Look at the weather. I'm loving it. Now I'm just WASDing it with the keyboard. There we go. That's good. We'll leave the lights on. Yeah, it looks like it's getting lighter, so we don't have long to wait. Oh no! Well, that's okay. I think we can use the director mode here. W? No. I'm trying to think how we go up. Is it page up? Yeah, it's page up. Okay. Not bad. Of course, we do have to contend with the rain all over the glass, but maybe that's again cinematic. All right, that's perfect. We'll leave that there. So I'm standing down here trying to shield myself from the rain. And I've got my Roy Batty gear on anyway. Like tears in the rain. There we go. Yeah, calm yourself. I mean, I do look badass. No doubt about that. Okay, so none of the starter ships have beds, and that kind of makes sense because if they're only going to start with the Mustang now, then you have a consistent experience, right? Because the Aurora has a bed, has maybe a little bit more utility, but it's ugly as hell, and probably a lot of people regretted buying it. I don't know, the space cockroach, as they say. That's interesting. These maybe breaks in the clouds or something. I thought maybe they were asteroids falling at us. It looks a little sus. But the sun is coming up. It'll be out shortly. While that's happening, let's explore inside here. This is all fun B-roll for me. Yeah, you can see the sun's rising. Secure a sun, make each day better. Like their purple design. Can I turn on this screen? There we go. Look at that. Goldenrod Work Center. Love the reference. Zero to Hero? Flying the rotisserie chicken. Now, I'm getting B-roll for a starter ship evergreen video. Blaster, you're welcome to join me. Can you join me in here, or is it not available to you? If you can bring me other starters... Oh, there you are.
Computer activate emergency medical holographic program.
Hey, Blaster.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, if you want to join me, you're welcome to. Yeah, it's pretty in here. I don't know if I've ever been inside this one. I think I've maybe been here to do some of the outside missions, but I don't remember cherry trees in one of these. It's pretty nice. It'll be very interesting to me whenever Star Citizen becomes whatever it's going to be. You know what I mean? Inventory center, supply management. Look at this. We got a nice little break room. Okay, so we can use this to get into the tunnels. I've done that before. Where does this go? You know, and we're not... Ooh, hey there. Ooh, look at his armor. This purple stuff. Not bad. Oh, he's got one of the... Okay, no, that's a Karna rifle. I thought this was maybe one of the new Volt rifles just because of the weird striations right here. Find what you are looking for. Oh, door code. 8340 lower level. That looks like a penis. Okay, very cool. So there's door codes hidden in here too. It's got some Ready Player One energy there. Boss Man 69. Alright, let's go over to this inventory center and see what that's like. Is that the... That's probably not what we want then. Okay, they're all elevators. I was wondering if any of them were just hallways. I don't really want to go anywhere. You can join me, Blaster?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Bring me a starter ship.
I've got to reload the live.
Okay. All you gotta do is change the name. This is a spawn closet for NPCs. Trying to figure out how to get out of here. I think I'm too high. I think I need to be down one. Yeah, there we go. There's a locker room here. That's fascinating. I do like the interiors of these. There's eventually, I don't know if that's still the plan, because it sounds like these contested zones might have been that idea that they had for like the inner workings of these facilities, like the very deep underground parts. Alright, sun is coming up. Okay.
I gotta take a dump.
Oh, great. Okay. I think we can get some pretty interesting B-roll footage now. So let's do that. Okay. I should probably change that. I would like to rotate my mouse while pushing this button, then I can't reach all the way across from Alt to the arrow. It'd be nice if I could rotate it with my joystick, so I could push that with my elbow. The mouse isn't as smooth as I'd like. I don't know if that's... Alright, let's do this like this. Okay, that's all I can do, huh? Oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm in the close one. Let's do it like this. I think we can probably get a full shot now. I think my character's stuck on something. I was gonna have him just run around and try to get me where I want to go, but he's not actually moving. There we go. Yeah. This is not working very well. I'll figure it out. That does look cool with the steam and the red. Oh yeah, with a little bit of the break in the clouds. Now it's not raining, or it is, but it's not on my face. Okay, yeah. We didn't need to see that anyway. Put your hand right up in the shot. The guy's not really cooperating here. Oh, here we go. This is not bad. Okay, good enough. We'll get some more footage of just flying around it. They don't have armor I can buy here. I would totally do it at this point. Actually, I wonder, has this been reworked at all? Is there any storage area on this? I mean, obviously there's no components in it. It definitely needs a complete component overhaul. But maybe they'll make this ship exempt for that, since it's really not something you expect somebody to use long term in the game. I don't know. Okay, yeah, we'll do a little third person flying around this monstrosity of a station. It is cool looking though. It does have a little bit of gunnery potential. Negative Ghost Rider, the pattern is full. Alright, let's fly real slow and just take a look around. I do like to lean into the turns a little. I don't know if it actually does anything, but it does something for my brain. Alright, now let's get some first-person cockpit shots here through this. And I think that we can take each of the ships to different places and try to make the video a little more exciting. Oh. I guess it killed me a long time ago, but it didn't tell me because it told me the party was disbanded and then I died. I have no idea how I died there, but that's fine. We got enough footage. We're done with the Mustang. I would like to get some space footage of it, but I'll do that probably later. Okay, so basic 45 pack is the Mustang. So now we'll go with the C8 Pisces. Why don't we? I have just the picture for it. We'll start the video on the rooftop of Aurora. That's a good place to look at it. A rooftop of Aurora, rooftop of Lorville. I'll get it together, guys. And if you're having fun hanging out with me on this, I guess it's technically the 4th of July. It's after midnight Eastern time. I appreciate you. Look at that. It's already daylight in Lorville. That'll be nice. All right, so we'll take the C8 Pisces next, and we'll get some footage of that. Then we'll do the cutter. I have a lot of footage of the Intrepid, but I guess I'll get more. I can do that on my own time probably too. I don't want to have a really boring stream. You can't handle, or you can't follow up a video that did outstandingly well with a really mediocre stream, but here we are. I mean, that's just how I roll. I need a content genius. This player. I don't think it is, because... No, it's not a player, but the fact that I couldn't tell immediately is kind of cool. Look at all these people. Looks like a bearded board gamer right there.
Next stop, Tisa Spaceport.
You're in the crouch of peace, crouch of friendship.
Now arriving, Tisa Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train. Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not lock doors. Step away from the
Okay, so let's take the C8 Pisces now.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
What is going on here?
Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Oh no. Come on. Concerning. There we go. Nearly all ended in tears. Yeah, so we'll put the C8 up on the thing. We'll get some shots of the interior, and then we'll go fly it through Lorville.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
kid.
system.
I'm putting together a crew.
Please visit
You
us
in?
again.
Hey,
Goodbye.
I can't see it because I don't have my thing up. 1 second. Oh no, I think I missed I missed it. Hold on a second, guys. I'm trying to find who just did that. I didn't have the right screen up here. Work Release 20 is subscribed. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you. Really appreciate you. I'm happy that you're out on work release. You know, that's a big step. I know. I should multi-stream on Twitch, but I really just don't like Twitch. I don't like Twitch at all. I think it's a very scummy place. All the drama that happens there, all the blatant copyright infringement, the attitude of some of the streamers, it's just not my thing. I actually found it. Yeah, go ahead.
The new Jurassic Park Big Bad.
No, I haven't.
It looks like a Rancor.
Oh, does it?
It has very Rancor-like characteristics.
Were you afraid of the Rancor?
If I was faced with one, they don't look too fast, but if I was trapped with one in that pit, maybe.
That's a solid answer, I think.
It even pulled the Rancor move and bit a guy in half. It was awesome.
Oh, so you did see the movie?
Yeah, I did see it. I went to a 4D theater.
What is 4D?
It sprays water on you.
Oh, no shit.
The seats move, and there's fans in the ceilings, and it feels like you're outside in the wind and shit.
Oh, that's
pretty good.
That's interesting.
Like little jump scare. Wind blows on your ears, and there's like a little thing that flaps, a little tube that flaps on your legs to give you like a jump scare as well.
That's exciting.
Yeah, if you've ever ridden in like an actual Jeep, it felt like you were in a Jeep when they were in a Jeep. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I've had a couple Jeeps. After my first 4Runner, the next car I got was a Jeep Grand Cherokee. I know what you mean, like the open top Jeeps is what you're referring to. Okay, let's use this one because that one's a little closed off. Put on the little pad on the right. That one's perfect. This is a really good backdrop for this. Okay. I think we're good. Like if I was just gonna guess, I would say we're pretty close, but apparently not even. I just can't tell. And I can't see. So like that could have ended in tears. I'm gonna put it down right on the circle like I meant to do it. There it is. Okay. Okay, first let's spin around here. This is not a bad look. Let's see what angle looks best. Yeah, so let's do this. And then I would really like to be able to just put that on my joystick so I can get a nice even rotation. Look at that, badass. Okay. Look down here in the cockpit as well. May have to redo some of the B-roll from the Mustang, just as I realize what I want to focus on here. Okay, so we've got a lot more room for cargo. 4 SCU, probably. More if you use the center. 2 jump seats. We'll do this. This will be a nice shot here. Oh, be like this. There we go. All right, that's good enough. We'll get some space stuff. That Polaris is still just hanging out there. As is that other ship. They're just chilling. I mean, now, IRL, that'd probably be a real issue. It's a fusion bomb waiting to happen right over the city here. Eventually that's gonna fall and explode. So. Blaster, do you have an Avenger Titan?
No.
Okay. I think I bought one. Let's go. I'm gonna go do a combat mission with this real quick. I'll do like Gilly's first mission just so that I have some footage for it. Plus, I mean, I don't think I've ever done combat really in this. So it'll be interesting just to see how it is.
Online. Takeoff complete.
Alright, we're just gonna go straight up. Let's get the gear up.
Landing gear raised.
Here it is. We'll take the first one because anything beyond that might actually be a little bit too much for this little ship. I don't know.
Shields offline. Quantum drive is now on.
Okay, we should also... I should make sure that I have my shields up as high as I can. And my weapons before I come in to start it. Because we can't really take any hits on this thing. So let's make sure we're stopped. Okay.
Shields online.
Okay, so where's my power management? Here we go. So we have 7, so I can go guns. I guess there's only one shield generator. Take down some engines. I can only do 2 guns. Interesting. Well, I only have 2 guns, so maybe that's what that means. Put everything into engines and shields. This is quantum. What's this? Life support. We probably need that, but it's not actually a thing right now. Okay, and I can't. Apparently, I cannot get any more into the engines.
Weapons online.
Or into the weapons, but that's fine. So what does that actually give us? Okay, so we have, looks like 75 shots. They are toothpick guns, but it should be fine. Need more DACA. What's going on, pimps? You know what? I think that we could play some XCOM 2 tomorrow if you want. I'm thinking about maybe doing a real long stream for the holiday.
We'll get started in a moment.
I'm actually terrified about these asteroids. I think that they're way more dangerous to me than the other fighters.
Hostile spotted. Give him what you got.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Alright, what do we got? So we're flying against Cutter. This is interesting. So these are 2 ships that cost the same. It'll be exciting to see how that works. I am going straight at him, which is probably stupid, but I would have to use an asteroid to maybe approach him from a better angle. Come on, come on, come on, give me a... The thing is that we are so agile that I should be able to stay on his ass. Whoa. I'm more afraid of that rock than I am of him. I mean, if 2 ships are equally matched like this, it's kind of fun. Like, even though I'm hitting him, I'm not really hurting him. And I don't know how much he would hurt me. Man, we're going fast. Let me set my limiter down before I kill myself here. I wish I could put more power into guns. That might be a bug too. If it's giving me 3 pips, it should really give me 3 pips, you know?
Target destroyed.
There we go.
Wave clear. Here comes the next.
Okay. I know that we're gonna have to fight a Mustang, I think, at some point. That could actually be a challenge. The Mustang might be a step up combat-wise compared to this. There it is. What are we fighting this time?
Okay.
Oh, we're finding ourselves. It's a doppelganger match. It's another C8 Pisces. Oh, dude, you should check it out. Like, I'm looking at starter ships today because I'm gonna do a video on, you know, the starter ship packages. But really, just get the Mustang unless you know that you want something better. You know, and I'll explain all of that in the video that I'm gonna work on. I don't think I can release that video next because I don't know how well it'll do. This guy's just, yeah. So that's my ship that I'm shooting at. I'm in the exact same ship. Pilot's just not very good, so like the AIs have different levels.
Shields hit.
And right now, you know, it's probably a rookie pilot, lowest level skill. I should always take my own advice and make sure that I keep them on pitch, because in almost every ship, your pitch is going to be your strongest thruster. Yeah, I like to be able to see the ships. That's one thing that I did not like about the previous flight model. And I know that's controversial, and that's the thing. Like, on this channel, you're going to get my real opinions. And I don't expect you to agree with me on everything. Man, the world would be really boring if we all agreed.
Target destroyed.
There we go.
Clear that wave.
I feel like
The next.
such a Chad. Doing the level 1 missions, but I mean, this ship isn't really made for this.
Bogey.
Okay. This is gonna be a little harder. Not that the ship is harder. It's gonna take me a lot longer to kill this one. It has a lot more health. It's a mining ship, so you should never fly, or you should never fight in a prospector. If you're fighting in a prospector, you've done something wrong. Whoa. This server is lagging though. So Blaster, when you get in, are you on the server now?
Yeah, I'm already in there.
I was gonna say, shit, we should go to a different server.
All right. I'm just now finishing gearing up.
Let me kill this guy, finish the B-roll, and then I'll log out the menu. We can go to like EU or something. Alright, so we took out something on him. It wasn't enough. That is one of the other things that they need to work on. Like, time to kill in Star Citizen is so varied and crazy. Like, even in one of the big combat ships, it takes forever to kill this thing. Maybe that's intentional, and I don't mind that. But I'd like it to be a consistent experience. Like, if I'm the one getting pummeled like that, I want to be able to take that beating for so long. I'm not hitting. Ah! What the hell happened there? Did I get his engines? I think, okay, let's all stop. I think he's just dead. No. No, he's just rubber banding like all hell. You know, it's funny, we had such a good experience on PTU the other night. But this isn't bad. If he can actually shoot back at me, it's kind of exciting.
Hey kid, putting together a crew.
Nighthawk is now one of the captain's crew. Thank you. Wow, I was I pushed the throttle forward and looked at the OBS screen and nearly died. How embarrassing. I'm guessing that maybe like the longer time to kill on this is so that somebody has time to call in their friends to help them. Watching my shields to make sure they don't go down. But you're still pretty screwed. I mean, this is probably the repair on this much damage if you're the other guy. It's probably enough to wipe out your entire play session's worth of money. Because mining is one of those things. I don't think mining makes a ton of money. Like, the really good miners, like my friend Lieutenant Chronic, He does amazing at this. Oh shit, can't do that. We lost all our shields. Can't just sit in front of him and take shots like that. That won't work. I'm gonna have to. I'll try spinning. That's a neat trick. That's what I'm saying. It takes literally forever to kill this thing. Doesn't matter what you're in. I think this is also kind of like how it was in 2.0 as well. It took a long time, no matter what your ship classes were, to kill each other. Then we had a lot of that stupid strafe fighting, kind of like what I'm doing right now. Like if the new flight model makes us actually like fly at each other and stay on their 6 and stuff, I'll be real happy with that. Let's not die here. Yeah, straight ahead, that thing can still pack a punch. See, like here, like if my skill was determined based on my ability to stay on a 6, that would be kind of fun. Like he starts to turn, I gotta turn. You know, I gotta keep him.
I think I'm on a different server than you. If you want, you can just join on me.
Okay, I'll do that. As soon as I kill this guy. I'm invested now. I have to see it through. Oh, thank goodness.
Hold it off. Another lesson learned. Hit the showers. Celebrate. And I'll see you when you're ready for the next one.
Alright, we gotta make sure that we do this right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I wanna make sure that I'm already where I need to be. Am I fighting through it or am I... There we go. That's actually awesome. I totally look like what is his name? In The Expanse. I know the guy's David, I want to say Anderson, but I think Anderson's right, because it's Anderson Doss, but he's some type of... I think it starts with an A. Ashford. It totally looks like Ashford there. Nice. Yeah, Pims. Star Citizen is awesome. For $45, I don't think you'll find a game that gives you more variety of what you can do. Like even today, and people bitch that Star Citizen isn't done, and sure, that's fair. You know, but like... I don't think you can have more fun or more variety of experiences than you can for this. Alright, Blaster, I'm gonna go out to the launcher and join you as soon as I load again. There we go. I didn't get a room with a view. That's what they think about me. Yeah, those asteroids are fun, but they're like really kind of scary actually. Okay, so your server's not very full. I don't know if that's good. Might not be. We'll see. Alright, so we definitely have enough footage of the C8 Pisces. I need to take the cutter out next.
I mean, it doesn't seem too bad.
Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna invite you to the party. Invited. Oh yeah, this Lorville looks pretty nice. Very cool. Now we'll take out the Drake Cutter. We'll see if I can find a spot. Does anyone in the chat know a good spot on Hurston that has some grass and trees? Can you Google that, Blaster?
Google what?
A good spot on Hurston that has grass and trees. We have to. It's probably one of the mining facilities, but I can't remember which one it is. Like, it has a landing pad and stuff. I mean, I guess I could Google it.
It says, if you're looking for a good spot to relax in Hurston, Florida, with grass and trees. I guess I gotta put Star Citizen in there.
Are you? Since when does everyone do AI searches? I search Google. Like, I don't understand that. Somebody had even said in my comments, well, it's nothing but an AI search away. I'm like, what the hell? I have to ask the AI to Google something for me? Is that where we've become, like, where we've gone as a people?
I have Google as my search bar, and I just search that, and the AI does it by itself.
Oh.
And then I get the AI search or answer, and then a bunch of Google searches underneath it. And the ones that are underneath give me the answer, not the AI one. So
nice. This is working much better, by the way.
TISA spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
I think the tram ride was very smooth and it looked pretty cool. There you are. Oh.
Damaris, and Ishmael.
Ishmael. All right, let's go. I'm right in front of you. What do you think of my outfit?
You need a helmet.
Well, no. I mean, Hurston is breathable.
Oh yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, I'm not wearing armor unless I have to. I cannot wait until you can actually be a complete Chad walking around like this all the time in Star Citizen. Put a suit on the ship that you're going on in case you need one, but don't wear it unless you have to. Alright, so let's take a Drake Cutter. That's the one we need.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
What ship do you have? Do you have an Intrepid, a Golem, a Sulin, an Arrow, or a Nomad?
An arrow?
Can you bring your arrow?
Sure.
Okay, that'll just make it easier. If we have both of them there, I can get footage of both. I mean, I have an arrow.
See, for reference, I have a Reclaimer, a Retaliator Arrow, C8 Pisces, C8 Pisces Expedition, Carrack, Hornet Mark II, Super Hornet Mark II, F8 Lightning, Anvil Gladiator, Banner Defender, A2 Hercules.
Okay, that's a lot.
Crusader Ares Ion, C2 Hercules, Mercury, Star Runner, Drake Cutlass Black, Drake Cutlass Red, P-72 Archimedes, Hull C, Prospector, Starfarer, Guardian, QI, the one with the EMP, Aurora MR. I don't know why I have that, and a Polaris.
That's a lot. You're like,
It's definitely not more than you,
no, it's could be actually.
but it's a well-rounded fleet.
Oh, no, I'm not. Well, I wasn't dissing you at all. That's a lot of ships. Like, I think that I only have a lot of ships because I have a lot of like multiple loaners for bigger ships. I don't really have a lot of ships, and some of them shouldn't even be on my account, and I have no idea why the hell I have them.
It is a loaner for something else. I forget.
Right, like for some reason I have two.
Starfarer. I don't own a Starfarer. What the fuck? I don't know what that's from.
Yeah,
I
like
think it's either the repair ship or I have the repair ship. I forgot what it's called.
okay,
It
then
hasn't released yet.
then I definitely need to get some footage of your Starfarer. Because that's one that I refuse to buy.
It's not here. I think I went to the wrong hangar.
Did you come to my hangar? Here, you can get it. Here.
No, I went to my hangar.
Weird.
Oh, you know what? No, I don't think I.
Oh shit! Almost died.
I just delivered it. I didn't actually summon it.
Gotcha. All right, we'll get some footage in third person of flying the cutter through the city. We'll go real slow. Let's try not to kill ourselves this time.
An arrow? That thing's fast.
Well, I'm going real slow in a cutter. Real slow. I don't think I'm moving. Come on. Why is it not going in the direction I want it to go? Are we decoupled or something? Jump in here. The fuck? Yeah, we're decoupled. Let's get coupled before we get dead. Okay. It's like what the fuck? Oh, this actually looks pretty cool too. I will say that the Drake cutter can look pretty neat. There are some really
Okay, here let me
images
tell you
of it.
my exact fleet.
Oh, I'm on the edge of my
One
seat.
that's on the website.
Oh, okay. Well, you can
Like you, a lot of them are loaners.
you can use that Fleet Yards webpage that I use. I think that's what it's called, or it's like my hangar or something. I don't know, but it scans my account and like shows me all the fleets, all the ships I had, all the ships I melded in the past, and what I have on buyback. It's pretty cool. Actually, this is really relaxing. I think that this is perfect. The only thing is I won't be able to see the restricted area warnings, so we may just suddenly disappear.
Okay, for standalone ships, there is the Atlas Geo, the Atlas regular, Cutlass Black,
We do this all day.
Guardian QI, the Pulse, F8C, Galaxy, Storm, F7A Mark II, P72 Archimedes, C8 Pisces,
I'm going for that whole.
Hercules Starlifter, A2, Banu Merchantman, Ursa Rover, Retaliator, Reclaimer, Dragonfly Yellow Jacket, Cyclone TR. I have a lot of the ground vehicles that it didn't even list in there. Prospector, Endeavor, with all the.
Oh, you have an Endeavor.
attachments.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
What are you expecting to do with that ship? What was the reason that you bought it?
Nothing
Oh shit!
within at least 5 years.
Oh, I got so excited. I was like, let's just boost this shit.
Did you blow up?
We don't talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. Nobody saw that.
And in the game packages, I have the Nova tank, which I
But it was fun until that happened.
from the cutter pack. I turned it into a Nova tank. Ares Ion from my Nomad starter pack.
I'm blaming you because I was thinking about the Endeavor instead of flying.
A Mark II Super Hornet that I changed from the LTI Super Hornet pack. And from my UE Exploration pack, I turned it into a Polaris. I got a Rock and the Star Runner.
Okay, very cool.
It's more of a well-rounded fleet. I actually do have the that refueling and repair ship on buyback, which I plan on getting. Definitely. And that's over all the years of me just, putting in $50, maybe $100 a year,
Yeah, I got you.
Plus one, I actually did buy a few Bennu Merchantmen and ended up selling them on the black market for full price for like $600.
Nice.
I bought them at $250, so I'm actually a lot less invested into the game than most people.
Yeah,
I have a lot more ships.
My Polaris only cost me $275. Oh.
Yeah, I turned a Bennu Merchantman into a Polaris.
Yeah, I had a
with money from selling Bennu Merchantmans. When I found out they were gonna go up in price, over 100%, I said, okay, let me buy 4 or 5 of them and have them on buyback.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a bunch of the referral ships, and that's like almost entirely. Gotcha. Yeah, my fleet is almost.
I also sold the fucking what's the name of that ship?
What's it look like?
Shit. The yacht.
890 jump.
Yes, 890 jump. I bought it at original price. Ended up selling it for like $2,000.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've the only thing I've ever bought on the gray market was that blue skin for my Guardian, since it's not available anymore. And they actually they want to sponsor me. Do you know the Impound? Are you familiar with them? They're one of the.
It's a group.
It's a gray market site.
Oh no.
For Star Citizen, they sponsor like.
I did all mine on Reddit before they actually did like websites and stuff.
Okay, yeah, they sponsor like Ollie 43 and stuff. I got an email from them. I'm looking at it. I wish
PayPal only, so it would be more secure,
I wish I could talk to another creator about it, like under the table, and be like, "Is it legit? Is it worth doing?" Like, I see Ollie doesn't have their links on all his videos, or hasn't put it up in like months. So I wonder if like something happened there.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been sent. Thank you.
Okay, so we'll take the cutter again. Sorry about that, guys.
That was funny.
I mean, it was it's on brand. I'll call it that.
What do you think I said? So watch us die, because we end up boosting. Especially this arrow, Jesus Christ.
These guys are way more in sync than they were at the army parade. Holy crap. Look at this. They're coordinating even across the room. These dudes are on fire.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
10 seconds and we get the ship back. Try it again, this time maybe without the oops.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
In fact, we probably need that. Actually, let's go through one of my other soundboard things.
Fucking outrageous.
Oh, shit, that was actually pretty loud. That was aggressive. Sorry about that. That was Jonathan Frakes. He's unhappy with the situation.
Hello, Hello, test subject. Cave Johnson here, founder and CEO of Aperture Science, the best damn applied sciences company on Earth. How good is the science here? Get a load of this. I'm dead. Now, you're probably asking yourself, Cave, how is that possible? Are you some manner of Dracula, or a Frankenstein, or, depending on your cultural heritage, a Blackula, or a Latin Frankenstein? Nope, just science. As of this morning, I have been resurrected inside of a computer. That aside, situation normal. So, continue testing.
All right, good to know. And then, I don't know if I changed any of these. Oh, I did.
This thing on?
This is my favorite.
Because I'm dying. Because I got shivved. A lot. I just want to get it on record that using force fields for doors in a space prison is a bad idea. You know what would have been better? Regular doors with locks. Locks that don't open when the power goes out. Man, those blue force fields look good, though. Every time I saw one, I thought, wow, I am in space. Still, though, a door made out of paper would have been better in the long run. Would have at least slowed him down for a second. Anyway, anybody not escaping or shivving me, get back to work.
Grabbing some B-roll here. It's not very smooth. I gotta, maybe it's me. Let me try to go smoother on the mouse. My mouse pad's not the best. Okay. I haven't had any problems with that. I mean, the only problem I have is sometimes I don't have a hanger, and that's because I used to leave all my ships on the side. Because I think that's cool. And I love just being able to come out into a, quote, hangar full of ships, but apparently that, is frowned upon in this establishment, as they say. It breaks the game. Alright, so this time we'll stay first person so I don't slam into anything. We're gonna do a little bit more flying so I have some more B-roll, because the cutter is really a cool ship. I had another channel that was called Astro Adventurer, and I was experimenting with that where I would like write scripts and hire another voice actor for very little money to do it for me, because I've always thought that my voice was really the thing holding me back. Like I can write pretty well, but like my voice is polarizing. I sound like I'm 15, but if you listen to me speak, you can tell I'm way older. I'm actually 43. I'd be damned if I look older than 35. I don't go outside in the sun ever, so I haven't really aged in that respect. I do have gray hair, though. That's the one thing that I can't do anything about. That's kind of genetic. Well, yeah, if you saw my face, you'd be like, there's no way. You're in your 40s. That's why I always feel bad for like the Hollywood chicks that you see that age really poorly, and everyone say, "Oh, they hit the wall." No, it's called they hit the sun in LA all the damn time. So I mean, there's a cost for that, right? What did you say? It's Ishmael? Is that where we have to go?
Yeah, Ishmael, yeah.
All right. Hopefully, it's on the sun side. It might be. Alright, let's go ahead and try that. Yeah, and somebody else accused me of being AI in one of my videos. I'm like, do you really think that anyone would choose this voice for AI? Like, come on. Yeah, but one of the things, and I say this all the streams because like my videos I've been trying to get better on this, and you might have noticed like in my more recent videos, I am spending like 5 hours recording them because I am re-recording them and re-recording them, and sometimes that audio levels are a little different, which sucks. But like I'm trying to get my tone to be perfect, because one of the big feedback pieces that I got when my video was reacted to was that I sound like an asshole. Like I might be right, but I'm a condescending dick. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be upset about that. I'm going to take that to heart. And we're going to, we're going to improve. Why are we going backwards? You've certainly heard worse voices online. Well, I appreciate you. That's about as nice of a sort of compliment as it gets, right?
Damaris is also another one. So if you could find that one.
Hey kid,
I'm already
putting
here.
together a crew.
No name is now one of the captain's crew. Yeah, I'm trying to get down to the surface. Like, none of the trees and stuff are loading for me. I'm not gonna go to that outpost, but I jumped to it, so I should be in the same area.
Can't seem to find fucking Ishmael.
I always search for stuff now. I don't mess around with the map anymore.
Typing, that's right.
What is that? Okay, that was water on my canopy. I was like, are those floating rocks? Am I in danger? No. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to see trees. Nice. You know, that might be a really cool spot right here in this little canyon with the hill behind me and the trees.
Yeah, people say there's like pop in and stuff when you get there.
Yeah, I see it. I cannot wait for the new biomes. I mean, thinking all that stuff is probably next year, or it's going to be a stealth release.
Every video game gets pop in.
No, I'm talking about the new biomes that they showed off.
Oh, I know, but I mean, that's not like something that's only for this game. Every game has pop in.
Oh, I'm aware. Man, one thing I won't do is rage against Star Citizen for trying to be different. Some of my videos were monotone. I tried to pump it up. Hopefully the last one is better for you. You know, because I kind of went the other way. It was one of those things, like when Saudi Mike reacted to me, like, man, my mental health took a hit because, like, the comments were not kind, and I was not expecting.
I'm gonna see what that other one looks like.
Any of that?
Damasco, or whatever it's called. Maybe it has actual trees.
Oh.
It looks more like desert.
Here's what we can do. Let's do it this way. We got a pretty cool option here. Let's see. Can I use my mouse? Let's see. Can I use my joystick? Key bindings. So, like, the mouse just moves, right? Yaw pitch. Okay, so it's yaw pitch. So if we go into advanced flight controls, joystick HOTAs, how about on foot all, look yaw. Oh, this'll work. Maybe. Yes. Look pitch. This is only for on foot though, so it says it will come. Yeah, but they're different things. Okay. So if I hold Z. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. The B-roll is now real. Holy shit. That's a cheat code and a half. Oh, my videos just got a lot more cinematic. Wow. Yes. I absolutely love that. First of all, I mean, this is actually pretty cool. So the reason I want to be in here is because I can do this, right? Let's put this up. Okay. Let's go here. And here we go. I can get some really... No, come on. It's not doing it now. Okay. You know why it's not doing it? Because that was on foot. I'm afraid to do this, honestly. Let's see, is there a... Because I'm afraid that it'll, like, look in the cockpit. I mean, I guess I could always undo it. Alright. Let's see, look left, right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, and then look up and down. This. Okay. Let's see if that does anything in the cockpit, so. I mean, there's a little bit. But maybe it does that anyway. Okay, let's see if it works now. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Oh no, we're losing the daylight. That does look pretty sexy though. I love it. Okay. Well, let's take off for a second and see what happens with my looking. Okay, so that seems to be okay. I was worried that it would like turn my head really high, because I do have a Tobii eye tracker, so I can use that. Let's see if we can. I don't know what's going on over there. Boyd's bird, spearfry, Merrick Savannah. Okay, so there's a Savannah thing over there. Yeah, let's chase the light. Let's see if I can get another good shot of this. This is a good spot. Some copions here. We got to be careful. I only have one. Up. We're gonna die. Okay, we didn't clip through that tree. That could have been. Oh shit! It's okay. It's okay. She's okay, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of a boost in an inopportune moment. Oh, that hurt, but we're okay. You know what? It's fine. We're all fine. Here now. How are you? There it is. Situation normal. Alright, let's do another B-roll footage here. In the sun with the engines on. Oh yeah, and the clouds make it look so sexy. This is the shot. This is the shot, guys. I'll try spinning, that's a neat trick. Look like Duke Nukem in the cockpit. Okay, so let's do this. Let's come all the way around to the back. And then just open up the cargo with my button here. That does look pretty sexy. Okay. I'll get some B-roll of the inside.
These trees look like something out of, like, I don't know.
Okay, here, let's see. Can I... Oh, yeah. We can still use our head with our joystick, so I can be nice and cinematic.
Looks like No Man's Sky.
Right? Where's my toilet? There we go. Every man needs that. Got a nice little habitation area here. All right, let's get that slow B-roll in here, right? Oh yeah. Pure cinema. Should have done this years ago. And then taking my life into my hands here, but we're gonna have to try it. Pretty sure this gets 6 SCU of cargo, maybe 4. I'll have to check. I know there's a cutter that gets you more, but I don't really recommend anyone buys any of that stuff. Unless you absolutely love this ship and this is how you want to play, then that's a very different thing.
Desert quasi-grazer? Is that an animal?
Oh wow, that is way too sensitive. Okay. Yeah, it is.
I find I heard of them.
Those are the ones that look like weird ass space cows with the eggs in their stomach and stuff.
Yeah, I found a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. Teeming with life, as they say. This is gorgeous. I can see why a lot of people like the cutter aesthetic. I know of at least one person that says that they are going to live out of their cutter. They don't care how many big ships come along or what else they're going to do. Like, this is home. And I respect that. I think if you can play a game like this and have that type of, like, I know exactly what I want attitude, that's cool. Some of us are still figuring it out. I also do like the, man, this is really nice. We need more foliage. And those biomes are going to change everything. I'm going to walk through here and get some B-roll for other videos. The videos of me slamming into things in Loreville will not be coming soon to a place near you, but some of this might.
These things look gross, dude.
What, these trees?
No, the trees look cool shit. These quasi grazers.
Yeah, they're they're rough, no doubt. Okay, let's go. We're on a nature hike. Let's get the appropriate looking. There we go. And we're slightly off center too. I'm fine with a little bit over the shoulder look. Sorry guys, I'm just picking up some B-roll. No, it's not particularly exciting, but you got to do it. My jacket flare is getting in the way. I'm actually in a lot of trouble. If somebody tried to mess with me right now, this is a problem. I guess I'd have to make sure that I turn this way and shoot them this way so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. Alright, let's get out of here. Where are you at, Blaster?
I'm grabbing quasi grazer egg sacs.
Is that a mission?
No.
You're just doing it. You're just like, I'm gonna milk these giant eggs.
I said okay, I said, what can we loot off of them? And I'm getting those egg sac things.
Yeah.
Look like udders.
This actually looks pretty cool right here. Okay. It is incredibly sensitive on the joystick, like the smallest touch. That's a nice shot. Okay, I have my thumb just barely touching it. You know, say what you will about Scam Citizen, but it is still the greatest screenshot generator ever. Alright, so we have, actually I should probably, not going to say this because YouTube won't like this, but I'm going to do something. I took it off my soundboard, but I had the FemShep version with Jennifer Hale being like, never thought I'd say it, but it looks like I'm going to myself. Or I'm looking forward to myself. Ready? That's a good shot too. That's a really good shot. I'm super happy that happened. Cutter is love, Cutter is life. Okay, so next, let's do the Avenger. I would say anything, I'll say anything over 80 is really not even a starter pack anymore. You're getting into something that's, you know, a ship that you're not just gonna try to upgrade and get away from as soon as possible.
I don't know. Some people sell deluxe packs for like $100, so
What's a deluxe pack?
like the improved version of the game. I guess the better version of the game would be to start with something like, let's say,
Yeah, but for the video,
this or something.
yeah, but for the video, I'm not gonna recommend that somebody spends $100 to play this.
Oh, okay. Oh well, whatever.
Yeah, like I basically my recommendation is $45 starter pack, unless you know specifically what you want to do in the game and you're sure, and or you really like the look of one of the other ships. Like it really should be about like what makes you happy when you see it. You know, because like the Aurora just makes me sick, so that doesn't do it. The Mustang though, it flies pretty nicely and it looks sleek enough for the future that I like that. And then beyond that, like the Intrepid lets you do a lot of things, but there's a cost to it. It's almost twice as expensive. You know, so you gotta kind of decide. So we're gonna take the Avenger out there because I don't have a whole lot of Avenger B-roll, and I really don't want to use anyone else's footage.
Did you want? Oh, you're already back at the station. Okay.
Yeah, I took the Cloner Express. Thankfully, the regen crisis isn't a problem for me yet.
Next stop, Pisa Spaceport.
The sun is setting over Lorville, which is ultra dangerous for me. You know I'm going to put the Avenger into one of the towers here. It's going to happen. I know it. The viewers know it. But I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to try, damn it. I would love flying through the city.
Watch your step when disembarking the train.
When we get a new flight model that maybe actually feels more like, you know, light, I'll be really happy just to play around in here and do the fancy flying. You know, they were used to tweak the you know, the flight statistics all the time back like in the 2.0 and like early 3 point whatever branches. And I would tell one of my friends at the time, excuse me, I would tell him that like I have zero interest in, you know, like practicing with the flight model because it's not going to be the final version of it, right? Like once they decide on what they want to do, then yeah, we should.
Yeah, and then you have to learn the flight model again. Then you have to learn the flight model again.
Yeah, because like I saw a video from the Legacy instructional fleet, like learning how to fly by going into Arena Commander and like circle strafing around the big. I guess they were like orbital mining lasers platforms then, and I was doing that and it was really cool. But I was like, why would I practice with this if this isn't going to be what it is? Like it's fun for the moment, but if I'm doing it, I want to have like a long-term edge, right? So then I stopped doing that for a long time. Yes, I'm hoping that this is good, but the changes that they made, the ship seems to be pretty freaking awesome. And I know that's going to be controversial because if you love the Connie and you love the fact that it was like basically a medium fighter that could, you know, have tons of guns, you're going to be a little disappointed, but it actually feels like a big ship now, and it flies like one. Oh, yeah. You know what? I think we're going to take this one to Microtech. Going to go to Microtech with me?
Sure. Is the Arrow a starter ship?
Oh, shit. I almost died. Especially because I don't have any armor. Yeah, the Arrow is an advanced starter ship. So they have... So this is how it works. Like, I made a quick Word document before I got in here so I would know what I was looking at. So the basic is the Mustang, right? $45. No chance you can't get in the Aurora anymore as a starter pack. So it's just Mustang. And then intermediate starter is like $60, although the cutter's on sale for the Foundation Festival. And that's the C8 Pisces and the cutter. So both of them give you a little bit different thing. The cutter, you know, gives you that whole
How about
living
the
quarters.
Nomad? Have you checked that one out yet?
Yeah, I have it. Nomad's $95. I don't consider that to be a starter pack. That's with the game package, because you have to imagine that this video is going to appeal to the guys that, you know, need to buy a starter package. Because the ships are generally less expensive themselves if you just purchase it outright. So I'm looking at this, and then there's advanced starters that are specialized in a role. The Avenger's $75. The Golem is $75, which is the mining ship. I'll have to buy one because I can't get one in game, and I do want to. I think that we need to do a review on that because it's a good thing to have an entry-level starter because literally the Prospector is twice as expensive or more. So that's like rough. Asking a new player that wants to mine to shell out that kind of money. So yeah, I'll have to get a Golem, and then we'll probably give it away on this channel too. I'll buy a Golem starter pack. We'll go through and make some videos with it, and we'll do a giveaway at some point. But yeah, and then the Intrepid. The Intrepid is like that last one at $80 that I could really see being a starter ship. Like, it is a starter ship, but it's a premium starter ship, but it can still do kind of everything. Alright, so we're in our Avenger Titan, aka the Unhappy Space Shuttle. Actually, it always reminds me of a space shuttle when I see it, but then it also kind of reminds me of that like super secret one that they have. What is it? The I can't think of the name of it. It's like the X-30 something B that they send up there for like a year at a time, and they don't tell anyone what it does, and it's like super secret. I've been waiting for this damn hangar to open, and I hadn't hit the button. I thought I did. Sorry, guys. Let's go. See, this could be sped up. This is incredibly slow. Alright, so let's fly through the neon lights of the city. Let's not do it at full power because that sounds pretty stupid. Let's go about 100 meters a second. That's enough to be cinematic, but still controllable. Of course, I say that. Oh, this looks cool. And I'm rolling just for effect. I don't know if it actually has any type of impact on the flight, but it seems weird. Like here, I can do it completely flat, right? I can just go like this, but it just doesn't seem right. You know, rolling into the turn is what you'd expect in real life, so I think that sells the realism of the flying through the city. Plus, this is probably one of my favorite activities to do. And yet I slam into things so often. Usually because I'm trying to do third-person stuff and, you know, get some nice-looking B-roll or something. In the cockpit, it's a little harder to mess up like that. There it is. There's a, Come on, I don't want to be impounded. Am I not out of it? There's a tunnel here, isn't there? That looks like a tunnel. I want to go in there. On the left. This wouldn't be a bad spot to... Let's get some B-roll of the ship here. Really? Come on, man. I wanted to have fun in here. Really? Can I go back down? Are we good now? Can I go in here? Maybe. Okay. All right. You're very big. I'm very small. All right. It did not like. So we'll try this again. We'll stay away from the industrial area. It doesn't like it whenever you mess around with the industry. Makes sense, I guess. I'm just trying to find one of those holes in the building so that we can land in it, and that'd be a pretty cool spot.
Again. Go to Microtech.
Okay, all right, we'll go to Microtech. Damn it, I was having fun.
You can fly around there.
I'll go. Oh yeah, we can do that. He says as he goes into third person and explodes. No, it didn't happen. And this is fun. This is the space shuttle, right? But the reason you'd want this and the Intrepid are kind of like the same. They can do 8 SCU of cargo, so by far the most cargo. You could actually make a good amount of money just cargo hauling. The Intrepid has one size 4 gun, so it doesn't have a lot of punch. But I think this one has a size 3. Yeah, I think that's a size 3 in the front and like maybe some size 1s. So this one can fight pretty well. You get on somebody's ass, this cannon can chew them up. I think it's a size 3. I'll have to check. Like I'll do all the research for this before the video. You know, so it's like this is kind of like your advanced do everything. The Intrepid looks good. Maybe not as big of a fighter, but a much better interior, you know. It's trade-offs. Like there's no best ship in Star Citizen. It always depends on what it is that you want to do. And I love that about the game. And in the day that there is a best ship for everything, that's the day that the game kind of, you know, starts to die a little bit, I think. We always want to give people choices. And in your own head, you're going to come up with, you know, what you think is best. All right, so meet me in New Babbage. That's where I'm going. I mean, the cockpit even reminds me, I think somebody might have been shooting at me. It looked like a shot came past me. Look at that, it's like stuck on the radar too. We might have actually been getting shot at. That's interesting. Yeah, so I'm like, even the cockpit here, right? And I don't want to hit F, so I can't really look at it. Maybe I can do this, okay. Use my joystick. Like this even reminds me of like the 80s style flight controls that they had in the space shuttle. I'll tell you, the space shuttle is actually kind of terrifying. Like when you're coming in on an approach, not just because you could, you know, have a Challenger incident, but the space shuttle is a glider. And if you ever like looked at their vector approach for like how they were able to bleed speed off of this thing, it has no engines at all in atmosphere like that. So they have to do these like this corkscrew maneuver to come down, and you only get really one chance to land it. So it's a very harrowing thing. When I was a kid, I was way into that. They had they kind of had like a space shuttle simulator thing at the, I can't remember where we saw it. Maybe it's on vacation or something, but I remember playing with it as a kid, and I thought this is amazing. Maybe that's part of why I'm so into sci-fi. I don't know. But when you actually take a look, like if you go through any of those sites that are like dedicated to giving you the internal view of the space shuttle, there is like practically no room for the crew. I thought that they were much bigger inside than they are. Everyone's right on top of each other. So it's kind of crazy to me that it supports like 7 people in that small ass area. All right, so we're going to Microtech. Let's also get some nice B-roll footage here. This isn't bad.
So we're going to the planet surface?
I'm going to New Babbage. Yeah. I'm going to fly through the city and hopefully not blow up there. But if I do, I'll blame you. That's actually pretty cool. I'll tell you, using the joystick for the camera controls, huge. Should have been doing this years ago. In fact, let's ask Cave about it.
Well, looks like we just had to seal up Science Sphere 7.
That's not it. Let's do this. Okay, this kind of tells a story. And since we have some time, since we're still going, you can do it.
It's come to my attention that over half of our test subjects have only recently awoken from extended relaxation and were unaware that we're testing in space. So, there it is. No conspiracy, no twist. We're in a test satellite orbiting the Earth. Commonly available information that absolutely anyone would have told you if you'd bothered to ask. Please stop forming groups of adventuring parties to uncover the big secret, because it's that we're in space.
There it is. And then...
Well, looks like we just had to seal up Science Sphere 7, hull breach. Another adventure party smashed through the hull to learn the big mystery. Guess they were busy doing that instead of testing, because I've mentioned that we're in space every half hour. By the way, still in space. And another hull breach. Let's all give a big hand to the test subjects of Sphere 18 for bravely uncovering the company-wide conspiracy, which is that there's no air in space. Once again, we're in space. It's not a secret. I am sincerely regretting my decision not to install Windows in this thing.
I love it. Like, Cave Johnson is the best.
The force is strong in this one.
Alright. Whoa, oh shit. The way we were coming in there, I thought for sure we were slamming on the surface.
Comes up fast, huh?
Yeah, the planet just like, boom, you're like, fuck. Yeah, Blaster, I figured out how to get the sounds where I want them now. You like that, Pims? I absolutely love Portal 2. Maybe the best game ever made. Okay. Let's go down and fly around New Babbage. We'll put this on top of one of the places in New Babbage. Oh my god, are we going fast? Let's get that under control. It's actually pretty nice down here. You never played Portal 2? That's J.K. Simmons playing a character named Cave Johnson. He's pretty cool. Here's another one. This will kind of introduce him, I think.
Hello, test subject. Cave Johnson here, founder and CEO of Aperture Science, the best damn applied sciences company on Earth. How good is the science here? Get a load of this. I'm dead. Now, you're probably asking yourself, Cave, how is that possible? Are you some manner of Dracula, or a Frankenstein, or, depending on your cultural heritage, a Blackula, or a Latin Frankenstein? Nope, just science. As of this morning, I have been resurrected inside of a computer. That aside, situation normal. So, continue testing.
Here it is. Yeah, if you haven't played Portal 2, playing Portal 1 isn't necessary to enjoy Portal 2, but Portal 1 is a good game as well. It'll give you some more of the backstory, and they're fun puzzles. They're Brittany, hold on. Brittany, get the cat down. R2, get the hell down. Come on.
R2. Really? Your cat's name is R2?
My cat's name is R2. R2, get down! He's trying. There's a fly in here that's pissing me off, and he's trying to get it, which is, you know, hey, I appreciate it, but, you know, even if he got it, he just play with it. He doesn't really do anything.
What a cute cat. R2.
Yeah, if you haven't tried Portal 2 though, then you definitely should. Improves on the first one in every way. Okay, so let's get some awesome B-roll footage out here. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage. Yeah, that's got to be a size 3. That's not a very big gun on the nose. Okay, and then, well, okay. Here's the deal. We'll start here. I'll spin around one more time, guys. Sorry about that. We'll start right here. And then once we get all the way around, I want to open the back door. Ah, shit.
Keep doing that spin around. I'm going to do like a really low flyby and hopefully not hit you.
Okay, well, hopefully not. I'm doing the spinning. Go for it.
If you saw that or not.
It was really fast.
For about as fast as you can go here. Or about 300.
Yeah, so I want.
Try it again.
Well, I'm out now. Should go really slow, fast. Very nice. At least you did you crash?
No.
Okay. Yeah, so here let's get some B-roll in here. It's blue and white, so I mean this is the captain's jam, right? Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, say what you will about any of it.
Farm fresh Garcia's greens.
Start here. Go the other way. Does this have a bathroom? I guess not. Just a bed. Is this the vacuum tube? Do you hook that up to your anus? Is that how that works? Yeah, so I mean that's the difference. Like the Intrepid has probably the best interior of any of the starter ships, in my opinion, by far. Yeah, this is definitely a size 3. This isn't that big. And then these are probably size 1s, right? Well, let me check. Those might be 2s. I'm gonna look at the DPS calculator and figure out what the stock one has. DPS Star Citizen.
Look up.
Oh shit! Hey, you giving me the bird because you're inverted?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get a Polaroid. Very nice. Okay, go ahead and land. All right, let's look at this real quick. So it is the Aegis. I like being all proper. Oh, by the way, how do you say route? I've found that I alternate between route and route. Just like I can't help myself.
I just usually say route.
Okay, so the Titan has... Oh, it is an S4. Okay, so an S4 and two S3s. Yeah, so this is definitely outguns... That's interesting. This definitely outguns the Intrepid. But like I said, you get the better interior with the Intrepid, so it just depends on what you want. Yeah, so it has 1424 DPS. Let's take a look at how much the Intrepid has.
If I would say between this and the Arrow, I picked this. I picked the Avenger.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
The Arrow is supposed to be like the ship, man.
If you want to just do fighting, and that's all you're going to be doing for like your first part of your career, then yeah, pick the Arrow. But this is so much more versatile. Just like it's either this or the Cutlass, I'd probably pick the Cutlass. And it's only $20 more.
Let me take a look at the Arrow. Yeah, so the Arrow has less DPS, but it is tiny. It is agile. I'm stealing this. You can take that one.
You can get the in Atmo, you can get up to top speed really fast. And in space, you can get the 1200 ms like within like less than 3 seconds.
All systems online.
So nobody's really running away from you.
All right, well, let me go slam this into something. Oh shit! Oh shit! I just opened up all the... No! Wrong button. All right.
Don't press Y when you're in travel mode.
No, I have a...
You're flying to the ground.
Yeah. We're good, we're good. Oh shit, my throttle came apart. Both sides of the thing, and there's a button that keeps them together. I hit it accidentally. Okay, let's oh my god, we're going fast. Let's limit this. Oh dude, no wonder you're in nav mode. Can't believe you didn't kill yourself. Metaphorically speaking.
Told you I was going fast. You probably didn't even see me. It just went like
it was very quick. Like I could see it, but I bet the stream couldn't because it was that fast.
Yeah, without the tags, when you're not in your cockpit, it's really hard to see the ships.
We need to limit this to an appropriate
they're
speed.
that fast.
There we go. Flying through New Babbage is kind of fun.
Warning, you are leaving a safe zone.
The sky looks really cool today too, or this time.
Yeah, it looks like... Well, I would say it's gonna rain, but it doesn't.
Overcast with like...
Doesn't do that here.
Some clear spots here and there, you know?
When they put blizzards in, man, that's gonna be insane. Blizzards and like... We already have a little bit of the wind. Like it's affecting my character on the ground. I really wanted to buff at the ships, though. I want to feel like I'm flying through a hurricane.
I'm feeling it down out here right now.
Yeah, blizzards and snowstorms and stuff where you can't see anything and your instrument flying would be pretty cool. Like the Arrow does barrel rolls like it's nobody's business.
The only thing that I don't really like flying with instruments in Star Citizen is when it says 0.
Yeah.
That's like sea level. That's not the ground level, so don't go by the altimeter.
Well, I always ping, right? Like one of the things that I do is constantly ping.
Yeah, the scanning. The scanning saved me a few times, especially at night. When you scan, it shows sort of like an outline of where the ground is.
All right, come with me. Let's see if we can find some trees. I know there's like tundra areas, but I want to see if we can find a little more lush.
Like pine forest.
Yeah. That's what I want. I'll go nav mode for that.
Let me search where they have the Pine Forest at. Hold on.
Yeah, absolutely. If you can do that, we'll go up here because the clouds are just beautiful. Right about that. And up there you can see the space station. That's Port Tressler. You could fly to it if you really wanted to. Back in 2.0, back before we got, you know, multiple planets, I think we only had Port Olisar. But everything was physicalized. So if you could stay on the server long enough and not get kicked, and the server didn't go down, you could, like, try to make the sublight speed run to, like, the star. And there'd be people that would be like, I'm 10 hours in, I'm gonna get there. And, you know, like, it was a big deal. I'd be, like, rooting for them to actually make it to the sun in the center of the system before the server died or kicked them. And it didn't always happen. But yeah, man, you can just see how big the space station is, because I'm coming up at it like this. I'm still probably 100 kilometers away. Actually, this is pretty cool. I don't think I've ever flown from the ground to the space station like this. I know Jorgi used to do this all the time. He didn't know how to jump. Yeah, that didn't take that long. I mean, we got up to full speed very quickly, though. We are going incredibly fast. Probably do something about that.
Shields offline. Shields online.
Yeah, so this is, like I said, this is Port Tressler, I think. Or is this Bajini Point? I can't remember. Which one's Microtech? This might be Bajini Point. I don't know. Could be wrong. I don't have the chat up to tell me anyway. Yep, Pims, you're right. Maintaining diplomatic relations. Sorry, I was looking at the DPS calculator. Yeah, so I mean, like, we're up here in this world. Did you figure it out, Blaster?
No, not really. I would assume maybe like
I'll find it.
in the middle of the planet.
My Google foo is strong.
You have to look at the planet from far away. You should be able to see it.
There's a lake. Let's find the lake. That'd be fun.
Okay.
So we need
I think the lake or the river location also is on Microtech, right? I think.
Yeah, so the lake and the river. Okay. I have to go to OM5, apparently. Let's clear the travel so I can see everything.
Shields offline.
You go OM5 and then move towards OM3. Oh, I'm too far away from Microtech. I gotta go back down. Okay. Look at that. I flew too far away from Microtech.
Is now on. Quantum drive is now on.
Okay, here's OM5. So that's where I'm gonna go. Okay, now it says I have to go towards... I have to get as close to OM5 as I can. Where's OM4? Where's OM3? OM2. OM3. Okay. So I go towards OM3 until I am, quote, 1,341 meters. Let's go full speed. Alright, that won't take long. It's taken down pretty fast. We're drifting off course here, though. We gotta be careful. I should be able to see it. Okay. Apparently it's a lot further than I thought, but like how the fuck did we get so far away from Microtech that I had to quantum boost back down to it so quickly? It doesn't make sense. Although that could be the lake now. Thought I saw something that was... reflecting. Let's go third person so I can kind of look down at the planet without... I mean, it makes sense. There's a band here that doesn't have snow right in front of us. It's probably in that region. We're gonna find it. We're gonna find it, guys. Nice and relaxing. That's what we do here. We have another 500 megameters, whatever the fuck that means. I might think it's alone.
Near New Babbage.
Really? I guess that makes sense.
Setting a course around 205 degrees on your heads-up display from New Babbage and flying for a few minutes. Okay, 205 from New Babbage.
Okay, alright, fine, fuck. We'll go do that. I blacked out. Hopefully my heart continues to beat. We're back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
I'm looking for it. You just need to, there it is. It's a pentagon.
Quantum drive is now on.
205, huh? Are you on a heading towards it right now?
No, I'm flying down to New Babbage a little bit so I can get more of a an actual like heading towards it.
Gotcha.
And also below the clouds so I can see it.
Yeah, these clouds are beautiful. I have mine on photo realistic mode. Is that what you play with too?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I remember how bad they were whenever they first started. Like it would They were all fritzy and looked terrible. It's come so far. Okay, I am in New Babbage. So 210, you said?
It says here 205.
205.
So between
I got it.
first tick and 200.
Yep. We're on approach. Ship really wants to turn left. I don't know why. There we go.
Is it windy?
Oh, maybe. Maybe. Trying to perfectly level it, but it's real hard with these pedals to get it perfect. There we go.
Well, I see pine trees.
You do. I don't see shit. It's all foggy.
How low are you?
2 kilometers.
I'm at like 500 feet.
Oh, yeah, I see the pine trees now. This isn't what I want though. I don't want any snow.
Right. The river area is no snow, it says.
Okay. We'll watch your career with great interest. There we go. Alright, we're out of the armistice zone. We can test our weapons. But I don't want to because I want to go fast. Yeah, because I was thinking about it. Like the that big engine demo that they had, you flew straight over the spaceport. And then it turned into that area with the river. I kind of feel like I'm not on the right vector, but we'll see.
Oh, I think the first tick is 205.
Is that cave in from the you know, from the demo?
Cave in? What?
There's a cave that you fly through in the Star Engine demo from CitizenCon like 2 years ago. I wonder if it's in the game. Finding that's a needle in a haystack, but if you could do it, that'd be awesome. All right, so it's still pretty snowy. Although maybe up there in the distance, I can't tell if that's just the light or maybe it's not as snowy there. Where are you relative to me, by the way?
Probably ahead of you.
Our numbers might not be the same because I don't see you anywhere.
What are you following? Are you following the little thing on the top there?
Yeah, the compass.
Depends on where you started from. I started from the city center. If you use the compass 205 from out the outskirts of the city, you're going to end up in a totally different location.
I mean, shouldn't it all be in the same thing? Wouldn't we just be in a parallel track?
Yeah, we'll be in parallel track then. You're either to my right or to my left. I don't know.
I'm to your right. You're on my left. I can see you now. Okay. You're still going 205?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you're going pretty fast, so I'm gonna boost a little.
Probably hitting like 520 right now.
Yeah, you went higher. See, Pims, this is what I suggest. Like, if this kind of thing excites you, it's worth playing. If you want to do combined space and ground game, like, I don't know if you've seen the streams where I do bunker missions and just get out and FPS the hell out of the enemies. That makes me happy too. The thing about Star Citizen is that you play it however the hell you want. Like my friend Lieutenant Chronic, his favorite thing to do in the game is mine. All he'll do is mine. And he's looking for that, like, he's like a like the ship's called a prospector, but he's like one of those old style 49ers, you know? He wants that nugget of quantanium that's gonna, you know, make his pulse jump and sell it for a lot of money, and he'll pass over like 10 rocks in a row until he finds just the perfect one to fill up his cargo hold. So like stuff like that makes me excited, and if that's what you're interested in, then like Star Citizen can be a lot of fun. And all the people that bitch about it do so out of passion. Even the haters.
I think this is bullshit.
Think it's wrong?
Says your starting point, begin at New Babbage, the main city on Microtech. Heading, set your course to 205 degrees on your HUD. Heads-up display.
Okay.
I don't know. He didn't say how far.
I'm gonna go up really high and see if I can get some more speed.
I'll keep staying on this setting though, just in case.
I'm still on the heading. I'm just gonna... The higher I get, the more speed I can pick up.
It says fly for a few minutes at top speed, keeping your eye on the ground below. You'll see an ice lake as you approach, and as you descend, you'll be able to spot the meandering river. So maybe, yeah, he's going top speed up in space.
Makes sense, because you wouldn't...
Thinking.
Yeah. As long as I maintain this, I should be fine. Because I'm climbing. I won't be able to see the heading anymore, but I just don't need to... as long as I don't move that much. That's good. I'm fully maxed out now, speed wise.
Yeah, I can see you're way past me already. That quick.
And I'm on a 205 heading, which I'm still getting the heading, which is nice. 204. Let me try to even out a little bit, just so I don't lose my heading. We'll go third person so we can see a little better, maybe. We'll look around too. There's like a valley.
Here, you'll see an ice lake as you approach, and as you descend, you'll be able to spot the meandering river.
Ice lake, huh? There's a little valley here, but I don't see a lake. That's a cloud shadow. I was thinking maybe that's an ice lake in front of me. We're definitely in the mountains, though. It's a beautiful ship. I mean, this should be the best performing ship in atmosphere with, like, no equal. Okay, there is an ice lake here. I'm gonna go down. This is a giant-ass ice lake. I mean, like, I didn't know that it had something this big. Let me get into first person before I slam into the damn ground. This thing is huge. Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't know that there was water like this on New Babbage. Like, I knew there was a lake by the city. But this thing is insanely long. You probably need to be way above me to see the meandering river that you're talking about. I'm gonna continue to go back up again. Right here, we'll just it's getting dark, though. That's a problem. Turn on our lights. Getting pretty close to the surface, I think. I'm pretty sure I explode if I touch it. Right?
The surface?
Yeah. Of the water.
Oh, I don't know. I would think so.
It says collision alert, but I can't see it. There it is. I am literally skimming the surface right now. Let's level up. What do we do? Oh yeah, look at that. And it is frozen. This is like not the best place for this to be. It should really probably be like this so that I can actually see what I'm doing, but we're gonna do some third person flying here. It is frozen. Woo!
You blew up, didn't you?
No, didn't happen. Nobody saw it.
Expanded.
That was pretty cool though. It was actually some pretty awesome B-roll until then.
My ship.
Yeah, sorry, it was yours, huh?
That's all right. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Didn't find the river though. It's still, it goes up out into more ice, more snow.
Yeah, I mean, you probably have to be really high up to see it. But I had no idea there was that big of a lake, because I knew that there was the lake around New Babbage, and I thought that that was just like a feature that they hand put in there, but that's pretty cool. Ice fishing.
Like right over this valley.
Oh man, I don't think I'm allowed to fly my own ships once Death of a Spaceman is in. Like, I'll be like Mal Reynolds. Like, I could fly, but I choose not to. I want to hire a pilot.
In her book, Dynamics of a Mindful Life, Maria Hurston encouraged all patients to repeat the following healing affirmations to inspire and motivate healing.
All right, I think.
I will focus on my positive energy rather than
I think that's it for me. I don't know. It's 2:30 in the morning. What I want to do is I want to stream some XCOM 2 tomorrow. So,
all right.
Why don't we stream chat? Streamers say I hate that. Let's plan on that. So we'll probably do that tomorrow afternoon after I wake up and go for a while. Thank you for joining me, Blaster. Pleasure as always. This time you weren't the one that slammed me into the planet, so all good. Although it was your ship, so it's kind of like you. It's an extension of you.
Yeah, I guess.
Alright. Thanks, guys. We will catch you later. See you in the verse.
Drifting through the black with the price on my name. No fleet, no flag, just fueling the flame. Ghost on the scanner, sharp for the aim. I'm the guard in the cockpit, playing the game. Neon trails in a world gone cold. That's reroute, but I never fold. Struggler's life, but the truth got sold. To the highest bidder in a tale untold. Signal locked, systems green. Got the crew, no in between. Smother the truth, the corrupted streets. Captain's online, let the chaos scream. Tactical mind in a galaxy crash. Stacking credits while the systems hack. Tired of kings who fake command. I fly solo when I've always land. Data breach, never retrace. Systems arrive, clear interface. One last job, one last deal. Wiping my tracks, no trace to reveal. Locked in drift past Pyro's lane. Eyes on the hall, no need for fame. Black box balls and a burner name. The build a legend of who I became. Star Trek slide of an instinct stop. Maybe find a mark where the lights all stop. No safe ports where you bend the law. But I am on talk, I just be in the law. Signal locked, systems free. Got the crew, no in between. Slumber the truth, the corrupted streams. Captain's online, let the chaos scream. let's just move in a different shape. Signal lock,